Back here, people in the Esko area are without mail and packages tonight after the community's post office was burglarized. Northern News Now's Rob Coles is there tonight learning more from investigators.
I'm here outside the Esko post office on Highway 61. According to authorities, when workers arrived here Tuesday morning, they discovered the building had been broken into. Dan Danielson with Carlton County Sheriff's Office says his team is aware that the suspect used some kind of a mechanism to break into the post office, and they're investigating further. He says he's also reaching out to some of the homes and businesses around the post office for anyone who may have security cameras for video footage from the time of the break-in. Danielson says this type of break-in is not a common occurrence.
Off the top of my head, I can't recall an actual post office burglary. We've dealt with mail theft in the past, but as far as the actual post office itself, I don't remember a time where we've had an instance.
He was not able to elaborate on how many people are impacted or how many packages or envelopes have gone missing. The Postal Service tells us they will be reaching out to people who may have been affected. Danielson says the investigation is ongoing, but so far no arrests have been made.
Thank you, Rob. Chief Deputy Danielson says to help keep your packages safe once they're delivered to your home, check your mail regularly. Let your neighbors know if you see any suspicious activity.